We've got miles to bring it forward. Let me just skip that onto the good bit for you, because the effective bit. Dun, 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 bus driver simulator. That's better. That was the effect I was going for. Look, welcome to the game called Bus Driver Simulator. Would you like to know what it feels like at the bus driver's seat? Do you know what? To be honest, no. I would imagine it's warm, sweaty. I imagine the upholstery on the bus driver's seat is that leather-esque but plastic material. Not dissing it actually, because you know it's better than real leather, dead animals. But he'd want to sit on dead animals. Is that my bus? What a little chuffer of a bus to start on, eh? Is that the one you take your test in? Just a little chuffer? Because when you get on the real world in the big buses, that ain't gonna. That's just like. I mean, I've driven work vans that are bigger than that. That's not even a proper. But it hangs out the back as well, doesn't it? Look, hangs out the back. It looks imbalanced to me. If you get a few heavy chuffers on the back there, it's gonna tip over, isn't it? Now, I mean, the passenger compartment camera, it can be moved by pressing the directional buttons. Oh, hello. You can have a right look. Have you dropped your money down there, mate? Is that your ticket down there, mate? You'll need that. Can you pick that up for me, mate? Keep a clean bus round here, mate. Look, you can have a right look. Used to be all sorts of, you know, on the back of the seats, scratched graffiti, stuck chewing gum. Where's all that? Beautifully clean bus. The seats, very thin, uncomfortable looking seatage, aren't they? That one, you got the wheel arch, so you have your feet up in a crampy position there. Not good design. And very thin seats there. And what's this seat here? Look, is that me? Hello, you chuffer. Oh, hello, you chuffer. It does look a bit like me, really, doesn't it? If I had all my hair shaved off and a set of glasses put on. And it was made of polygons. Is that a phone or a calculator? It looks like a phone, doesn't it? You shouldn't be holding that, mate, while you're driving. You shouldn't be holding it. Well, you're not driving, are you, at the moment? You're just sort of having a little... like a slow seizure, aren't you? Just a slow... ooh, seizure. Got a license plate. Russia. Ooh! Russian. Is this Russia? Hang on. It is as well, isn't it? I wonder which side of the road they drive on, because that's going to be important. Let's start the engine. No, wait, I'm not ready yet. I'm still having a look at my bus. You do not want to be... listen, you do not want to be playing around under a bus. You don't want to... Never, is it always? Or is it never? It's never play around under a bus. Well, this would be what it's like being a small animal, isn't it? Look, this is a small animal's view, isn't it? Look, this is what it's like being my dog. That tree looks like it's going to smell nice. I can't even go over there. Oh, I really wanted to go and wee. Oh, we can. Here we go. Can I go and wee on the tree, please? Wee on the tree. Small dog. Can I wee on the tree? I at least want to get close to it. That's as close as I can get. Well, got some freedom, didn't we? At least we can have a look at our bus now. It looks different, doesn't it, from a dog's point of view? But now if you see that, it looks a bit more imposing, doesn't it? That truckling along. Truckling sounds nice, but trumpling. We'll say trumpling. That trumpling along. Oh, look, I'm moving the wheels, look. Whee! Look, you see that at the front? I'm moving the wheels. Whee! Try and go back into the bus, so I'm driving it. There we are. Oh, I can look around as well with my head. All the way around. That's spooky. Imagine if you're on the bus, you get on the bus and he's doing the full they, she, they, me. Well, if it's me, it's a he. I am doing the full Reagan from Exorcist. If you haven't seen The Exorcist, it's quite interesting. Haven't got a body, haven't got legs, ain't got nothing. Just a spirit driver. And that'll be fine. That'll be fine. You happy? I'm happy. Here we go. And we are away. Just gently. I find these games, they've got like a lot of... They just don't have power steering. They've got a lot of problems with the steering. Right, here we are. Driving with the door open. Well, I didn't... That's fine, we don't need to make any money. Are they getting on? Hang on, we didn't have a chance to vet them. This is a problem, the door's open. Look at her! Wait. Okay, look. Camera. They just got on the bus. I haven't got a chance to throw them off now. They've just got on without... Look at her, she's not happy. What's going on here? Well, look, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Look, nice blue on the bus, isn't it? Nice blue. There we go. Door's closed. You're all locked in now. No one's going anywhere now. Well, he's busier on the roads, look. He's busier out there, look now. Isn't it? It's busy. People off to Lenin Square. We're off to Lenin Square. On the old bus. Lenin Square. Railway station to Lenin Square. Railway station to... They sit next to each other, don't they? They might be friends. You wouldn't sit next to someone you don't know, would you? Still got something around her mouth. Oh, She's still got something around her mouth there, look. Don't know what that is. It could be a breakfast. She's wearing a nice white shirt. So she's off to work somewhere. Nice and smart. Isn't she nice and smart? Sort of heaving back and forward as she breathes. Bit of water on the knee there. Green leggings. These are the sort of shoes that the girls at hairdressing college all used to wear. Oh. Little slip-on shoes like that. And I used to think, well, that's not a good look, is it? I mean, it's alright if you're casual, fashionable, but I used to wear proper done-up shoes with laces and everything full up. I mean, I'm a boy for a start, so there is that. Although, you know, modern age, it doesn't really matter about your gender these days. You can wear whatever shoes you want. But really, you don't want hair getting in your shoes. Ugh. I used to think. Well, they didn't mind, did they? So that's... Oh, sorry, I'm not trying to look at the knickers. That would be rude. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just... Because of the way the camera... I was just looking at her shoes. Petunia's a Gemini, then. Okay, so today's horoscope, Petunia. Gemini. I'm just going to make this up. So your twin is in Taurus today. And the full moon passing through Taurus means it's time to recharge. Focus on recharging. Don't worry, mate. We'll come to you in a minute. Focus on recharging. Recharge those batteries. Oh, hello. Who's this? Look at him. He's going for a stomp, isn't he? In his military shorts, boots. He's not armed, is he? You want to watch him? He knows where he's going, doesn't he? He knows where he's going. He ain't getting the bus. Let's have a look at your friend. Everyone wants to know what's going on with your friend. We used to have a system in the UK. Oh, look, hello. What are you doing? These two are ripe for it, aren't they? These two are ripe for it. She's got a beard. It's alright. Today's day and age, isn't it? Modern age. He, she, he. Doesn't matter. Shim. Shim can have a beard. That's fine. You don't want these two coming at you, do you? You don't want these two coming at you. Susan Boyle there on the left and what Simon Cowell's going to end up like on the right. You don't want these two coming at you. They're in sequence. They're like a dance troupe. So we've got a system in the UK. We've got a system, right? If you go out and you get really wasted, I'm talking about, like full wasted, like in the street, on the floor, wasted. If you get out paralytic like that, go out and do that. That happens, you'd be surprised, it happens quite regularly to quite a lot of people in the city centres in our country. And quite a lot of uni students, but also just grown men, grown women, grown adults, I should say. No patriarchy here. Just lying about in the street, just rolling around in their own sick. Not people who have had their lives demolished through some misfortune and have ended up turning to alcohol for the only kind of support they can easily afford, accessible from every off licence. No, not those people. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just the normal people who are just normal alcoholics that go to work in the week and then at weekends are alcoholics. that hold their alcoholism off or at bay for at least 9 to 5 so they can get through a normal work day to pay for it. Those sort of people, they're them lying around, rolling around the floor. So we've got a system. They're not getting home, are they? They're not getting a taxi. We've got a system. We've got a system. It's called the Drunky Bus. It's not called the Drunky Bus. I call it the Drunky Bus. It's just called something else, something nice, like the Owls Bus Sanctuary for St John's hospitalised poorly people. And what they do is they drive around the city centre. Not in every city centre, but in a lot of them. They drive around the city centre and they pick the people up off the street. Not the full homeless I'm talking about. Not people who are like in a thing with a sleeping bag begging, not those sort of people. They leave them alone. Just the people who are normal day-to-day 9-to-5ers who happen to have got themselves absolutely paralytic. Just the students who are lying around in the gutter with their kebab on their face trying to use it as a pillow. Just those sort of people. And they put them on the Drunky Bus. It could be called kidnapping, couldn't it? It could be referred to as a form of kidnapping. Hello, capital K. Hello, capital K. Oh yes, here we go. I would be a good bus driver. I wouldn't let any people on for a start, so that would improve your journey. You'd be alright. But these two aren't getting on. These two wobblers, they're not getting on my bus, but they'd make it onto the Drunky Bus. So what the Drunky Bus does, it's a form of kidnap. It doesn't take you home, does it? Because how are you going to tell them? How are you going to tell them? What they do is they get you on there, they get you on the Drunky Bus, they sit you so you're in a recovery position with like one of those kidney dishes. You're not going to dribbling into that, so you're not going to choke on your own vomit. Then they drive you to like a village hall warehouse place or a temporary shelter set-up place, like a big tent or a bit of a village hall or a leisure centre. And they've got like camp beds set up in this. It's just like a big open room with a load of camp beds. Like, you know, in America, you're in America. In America, when it was really hot recently, they did that for people to help them, didn't they? Cool down centres. Or if there's a disaster, they like set them up at the stadiums, don't they? And people go there and they all camp beds and everyone has some water. It's like that, but it's just full of smash-o drunk people. The Drunky Bus takes you there if you're 4 a.m, lying on the curb. You know, they do a patrol from about 1 a.m. till about 6 a.m, picking up these people. And then they take them, it's a form of kidnap, they take them to this drunky warehouse, and they ditch them there. They give them a bed, so you've got this camp bed, someone else has slept in it. You wake up. I've never woken up. Bear in mind, I've never woken up. I've woken up locked in a public toilet once, like locked myself in. That was in a foreign country as well. That was in Germany. When I got so smashed I couldn't find the hotel, so I just thought, look, the safest place is somewhere I can lock myself. At least I've got a lock on the door in this toilet cubicle. And then I woke up there in the morning at like 5 a.m. and thought, I'd better get to the hotel, otherwise the plane's going to go and I'll be lost. So I did manage to make it back in the end at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, where's the hotel, mate? I don't speak English, I'm sweeping the roads. Where's the hotel, mate? I don't speak English, I'm putting the shutters up on my newsagent shop. Where's the hotel, mate? I'm a policeman. Get in the back. So yeah, like, we do have this drunky system. It's good for the drunky people in a way, but then they wake up there the next day, don't they? And they're all like, oh, where the chuff am I? You got put in the Drunky Bus, mate. You ended up in the Drunky Bus. You ended up in the drunky house. So these two, they're not getting their fortunes read. They're not getting the, oh, hello, hang on, who are you? Stylish look. Oh, I can't go over there. I've got to stay within a certain distance of the bus. Stylish though, look. They've gone. We're left with these two. Susan Boyle here. Susan Boyle after the facelift. Susan Boyle. That's her, right? And then this lad. Oh my days! What should we call him? He's got big feet, hasn't he? He's got big feet and big hands. He's on a wobble, isn't he? This lad. Ooh. He looks like he could be. Again, we had this yesterday, didn't we, with Tracy? He's got quite a nice eye. Like, there's a degree of androgyny about these characters. Oh, is that the sun? There's a degree of androgyny about these characters, isn't there? Like, I'm pro. You've been watching Drag Race. Drag Race has just started on the UK Drag Race on season 3, I think it is now. It's just starting up again. So just doing the adverts for it in the UK, like, oh, make sure you catch Drag Race season 3. Oh, it's going to be good. And so I'm like, yes, I like that. It's good. So I'm not like, making jokes about, oh, a man that looks like a woman looks like a man. Oh, isn't that funny? Like, we're way beyond that. Like, I'm just way beyond that. But yeah, exactly, isn't he? He's wearing some sort of eye makeup. I mean, that, apart from the lurching, if you actually did that on Glow Up or on Drag Race, you'd think, if you saw that, you'd think they were just on the way, wouldn't you? They're on the way. They've done the maybe foundation layer. Maybe they're doing something structural with this shaping. Maybe they're going for something there. Maybe they're looking for a sharp line effect. That's difficult to achieve in makeup. It's quite good makeup to achieve that. Maybe they've done the eyes. Maybe they're leaving maybe keep the beard. It's fine to keep the beard these days, isn't it? It's fine to keep the beard. Maybe they've got this is, the hair looks like one of those bald caps prepared, doesn't it, for the big wig. It looks like they're on the way to looking good. On the way, not finished yet. Not finished. You're going to have to do something about these slacks, because they won't cut it in Drag Race, will they? These slacks. I mean, it's a good idea to wear brown if you're going to be riding the drunkie bus, but these slacks won't cut it. They haven't got the pizzazzle that we're looking for. And these, what are these? Black suede loafer. I don't know what kind of shoes you'd call them. Black. They're not going to cut it. And this is obviously some sort of military khaki, but it's styled as a shirt, isn't it? Look, it's styled. You don't see this often. Hang on, I'm just going to have to move the camera around. You don't see this often. A nice John Travolta wide collar and buttoned down to the chest hair. You don't see that, and there is no chest hair, is there? So you don't see that often on a khaki army style shirt, do you? A sort of night fever styling of it. So there is something. Can I get on the bus? No, you can't. No, you chuffing well can't. You're not coming on the bus at all. We've already got one of you on the bus. Look, we've already got. I've forgotten this girl's name. We've done her. I've forgotten her name. But we're going to have to name this one now with a hand through what's going on with her feet? Her hands through a. We're going to have to name you. And we're going to have to do your fortune. Because if you get on the bus, you get your fortune told. Very stable, isn't it? This is the phase 2. Phase 1 is the wobble, isn't it? Phase 1 is the wobble. Phase 2 is the oh. And you've got your eyes open, because if you concentrate on something, you keep your eyes on that thing, that's staying still, you're staying still, you're not going to fall over and be sick. That's the main drunkie bus tactic there, is you keep your eye on something, don't you? You keep your eye on something. If that's not moving, I'm not going. I just always have my skirt. It's a weird one though. It looks like they've cut a hole in the skirt to allow for this. Should I be trying to look up the skirt? To allow for this comfort hand. But it's not doing anything. It's just there, isn't it? It's just there. And then also very loose fitting top. Very loose, this top, isn't it? Very loose. A bit. They're the same clothes. What have you got there? A bit of a tartan skirt. I bet Limmy would have a right go on this, wouldn't he? I bet Limmy would have a right go about these people. I bet he knows people like that ride the bus in Scotland with tartan skirts. Only because of the tartan, mind. Not because of the the drunkie wobble. Not saying anything bad about Scottish people. I like Scottish people. Look, so they're dressed very similar, aren't they? They're like a duplicate. Only this one's stage 1. So this is Susan Boyle, and this one can just be Subo. Do you have Susan Boyle in America? In England, we have this show called It's Alright to Have Talent Factor or something like that. And they come out and they're like, oh, my name is, and I do a song, and then I don't like that, or yay, I like that. You must have that in America. You've got that. So Susan Boyle, I don't know if you know her, but she came out and she looked like that. No joke of a lie. I'll show it you one time, except yesterday we got copyright strike for the Chicago Philharmonic Orchestra's rendition of Mars Bringer of War. So Simon Cowell's Moneymaker television program singing songs is definitely going to be copyright. So, but I'll show her maybe sometime. We'll have a look at her sometime. Anyway, Susan Boyle, she came out. She was horrible looking. Not even kidding. It was part of the look. It was deliberate. You know, she hadn't done any makeup or nothing. Deliberate, horrible looking. I'm joking. She was just a normal person. But it was one of those where the people thought, oh, she ain't going to do any good, is she? She's not all sexy like Rhiannon or who's the other one that's popular at the moment, Ariana Grande. She's not sexy like Ariana Grande. Look at this one here, Subo Grande. This is your Ariana Grande. Look, she's not doing that. She's not going to do any good. And then she did Les Miserables. Then the tigers come at night with their tails as thunder. What's it called? I dreamed a dream that life could be so different from this hell I'm living. And she did that, and everyone was like, oh, I identify with that. I'm normal like you, and I'm living in hell. And so she was like massively famous and popular, and she won it. There she is now, riding the drunkie bus. What's your fortune, Subo? What's your fortune? Do you want to hear your fortune? Do you want to hear your horoscope? Your horoscope for today, Subo. You can be a Scorpio. A Scorpio. And Scorpio's horoscope is beware of rain. Not just look out for rain, but beware of rain. Ready to go. You need to be at their, what? Railway station, driving school 13:28. It's 13:43 now. You missed your lesson. Chuff, 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 chuff. Let's turn it up a little bit so I can hear it. Oh, what are you doing walking out? I'm going to hit you. If you walk out in front, I'm going to hit you. Look at these two. Do you want to get on the bus? Do you want to get on the bus? You ain't getting on my bus, you fuffing chuffers. I'm not stupid. I'm not daft. It's like Limmy and Yoker, isn't it? The zombies, they are. They're zombies. What do you mean? Let's see if we can crash. Oh, we can. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the police. No. Oh. I'm sorry. Hang on. Here we go. Mind out for the bus. Do you know which way it's going? No, because it's swerving all over the road. No, because it's swerving all over the road. Makes it more difficult for you to avoid. But don't worry, you won't get killed. Hey. Right, here we go. This will be the stop up here, won't it? This will be the stop. Should we just drive on past it and not let them off? Sorry. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. You didn't want that stop, did you? Well, it's too late now. We can't go back. Don't worry. We'll get through there. Oh, no, hang on. No, you'll be fine. But that'll go on your insurance. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Taxis, probably. App bet. That's the bookies. 24 hours a day. That must be the off license. So this is where we're stopping. Let's just stop. Park break. Seen you before, Mr. Ants in your pants. Mr. Mrs. Miss. We need a new. Oh dear! I just realised we need a new prefix, don't we? Mr., Mrs., Miss. They're all gendered, aren't they? We need a new prefix. Chuffing our way down to Gorkogo Street. We're only 23,000 in the red. We're only 20 minutes late, so it's all good, really. You don't expect to be on time on the bus anyway, do you? So no one's losing out here. This is all right, isn't it? Just cruising. Just going to sneak through there. Just collision with a car. It's not fair. They would move. They wouldn't want to be hit by the bus. Oh, Here we are. Right, handbrake. Oh, they're eager, aren't they? They're eager. Well, don't be too eager. We've got to have a look at you first. Have we got any normies? Have we got anyone that's normal? Do you know who he looks like? Liam Williams. Yeah, like, who's Liam Williams? There he is. That's what I think he looks like. I mean, that is what he looks like, not what I think he looks like. That's what he actually looks like. Liam Williams, the boxer, then. He's had a good night out. Tracy, the Roman cosplayer, wearing gloves today. Not murder gloves, just normal gloves. Just normal gloves. Is it cold? You'd think you'd put a coat on. And you're there. Oh, what's going on with your eye, love? Oh. You got a bit of a bad eye there, haven't you? That eye, sort of okay. A bit grey in the that eye. Ooh, I don't know. We need to get you to the hospital so you can come on the bus. But can you do some? I mean, is it? What do you think, Tracy? Do you think that's infectious? Because it doesn't look good, does it? What do you think, Tracy? Okay. Oh, hang on. You're already on the bus. You are. I'm going to go on your phone there, are you? Let's have a look at what you're texting. Just, oh, it's gone away. Okay. So what's that? It's just a nervous twitch, is it? Just a nervous tap. Just a nervous tap. Quite big hands, haven't you? Quite big hands. I don't know if you should come on the bus. I mean, because you're already on the bus, it's kind of like a paradox. You can't sit next to yourself. I'll tell you what would be chuffing, brilliant, would be to make a game like this. Look, there she goes again. Ooh! There she goes again. Make a game like this, and then incorporate this weirdness into the game. Some sort of weird time travel phenomenon's happening here. We're caught in the loop. Or are we in the Matrix or the Inception? Is this the Inception? It's something like that. This could be the real mechanical basis for a really good game, couldn't it? We've got Liam Williams playing Leonardo DiCaprio. Liam Williams playing Leonardo DiCaprio. You can be the one from Third Rock from the Sun. You're him. He's in the film, isn't he? That fella from Third Rock with the Sun. The one with the hair that cut his hair when he grew up. Is that moustache drawn on, Tracy? Is that just drawn on with marker pen? Nice eyes. Oh, red light running. No, it doesn't matter, does it? It's only a red light. People see the bus and they'll avoid it. So let's just check. Oh, red light running. No, it doesn't matter. That sounded good. That volume sounded nice to me. Okay. Oh, there's a bus stop here. Good job I noticed that. Handbrake. Okay. Park brake. I can't put the park brake on because we've got this used clothes. I can't even... I'm pressing the button, it's not using or closing, I'll tell you that. This journey's turned into a nightmare because I can't use or close or open the doors now. There's a glitch, a bug. Who would have thought a game like this would have a bug in it? But, so I can't open and close the doors, I can't do anything. So I'm going to have to, abandon this bus journey. But let's spend some time looking at the guests who would have joined us, who would potentially have got on the bus, had we allowed them to, had the game worked. These fellas... I say fellas... These people want to get off. That's not right. Nice shoes, relatively stylish. Smart, slender legs. Red shorts, sporty. And then a colour clash combination of a shirt. Sort of pastels. The red hat goes well with the nice red shorts. And the red on the shoes is, tying that in together. But... what's this t-shirt, mate? I mean, surely you didn't even have to... when you saw that on the shelf in the shop, you should have thought, ooh, might pass on that. Instead, you bought it and you put it on. What is it? Looks like Neapolitan ice cream that's been left in the fridge for 20 years. So... freezer. So, fridge. In the sun. So, we're going to call you Davro. After Bobby Davro. I'll never remember that. Don't have to. I'm the bus driver. Look at your haircut at the back. Mate. Someone's really chuffed up your hairline. That's me. Right, this is a problem. Serious issue. That's me. Not me like me in real life. Me in the game. Look, I'll show you. Who's that driving the bus? Me, isn't it? So who's that? It's chuffing him. Got an issue with old Kylie here. Look at her funny feet. Oh, what was that? That was a hand. Thank God he's moved away. She's right, Kylie. You can come on the bus. Well, you can't because the bus service is closed for the day, but you can come on. Oh, I should have spent more time looking at your face, shouldn't I? Should have spent more time looking at what passes for a face these days. Are you a bin man? You're not a construction worker, because construction workers don't wear bright yellow, shiny plastic boots, wellies. You're a chemical spill. Well, I don't know what you are. Anyway, you're off to work again. I don't know how you get around on the bus in your work clothes like that though. Because what about when you want to go home? Whatever you're contaminated with just gets on the bus, doesn't it? That's no good. What is this? Is this the guy that gives you the Is he the Matrix man? Is this our contact? You know, he looks like he's on a mission, doesn't he? He looks like he's a secret agent, but he also looks like he's wearing sort of goggles. Goggles. Not cool glasses, but goggles. That's a strange choice, isn't it? Goggles. And then the hat and the beard are almost reminiscent of a Hasidic Jew, but not quite, because he's not got the... I should remember the words for things, shouldn't I? The curly hair. He's not quite full Hasidic there, is he? He's not... That's not what he's going for. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe he is. He's not... I mean, do Orthodox... Is it religious Orthodox to wear those snazzy trainers and the sort of long black... His arms are very long as well, aren't they? Very long arms. Very long arms on this fella. I'm going to call him Simony. Simony. Very long arms. Sort of drawn inspiration from the Hasidic Jew, from the KGB. Sort of wedge those two styles together to form his look. What I could do is just drive the bus around the city without any care in the world at all. Here we go. They're all, you're not getting on. No one's getting on. No one's getting off. Not today, anyway. No one's getting off the bus today. It's a bit like that film Speed. Let's change the camera so I can have a look around when I'm driving. Is that the cinema, do you think? What's that? Oh, block of flats. Got my foot full on the accelerator the whole time now, so why aren't we going fast? Oh, there's a car in the way. Revolution Square. Interesting name. Don't have a Revolution Square in the... Oh, get out of the way. Is that a car in? I can't really tell. Is that a car? Yeah, it is. It is a car. I'm causing an accident here. Sorry. Sorry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. The insurance will cover that. I'm not. You don't need to take my name. I don't have to stop. We're covered by the city, aren't we? I'm in employment of the city, so send the bill to the mayor. Kroposky Square, Revolution Square. I wonder if when Russian people play this, they're like, "Oh look, that's where I used to go to school. Oh look, that's my old. That's where I used to take the dog to the vet. That's Is there a horn on the bus? Beep beep, out of the way. That's oh, I forgot about driving on the correct side of the road. What's that there? Is that the cinema? Oh look. That looks like Grand Theft Auto, doesn't it? VCB, right? It looks like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, doesn't it? What's going on now? Chuffers. You can't, look, if you turn down, you can't accelerate towards a bus and then be cross if the bus hits you, can you? Got a much more difficult job on my hands here, being the bus. Oh, that was, oh, it's gone. Oh, vehicle car burglary, right, yeah. Grand Theft Auto. If you're in Russia, it's got a different name, hasn't it? Of course. Of course, it's still sold there, though, isn't it? Vehicle car burglary. In the UK, we call it twocking. Taking without consent. TWOC. Taking without consent. Twocking. But Grand Theft Auto is a British game. It is made by a British game developer. The original was set in London. They didn't call it Twock, did they? Probably quite sensible, really. Oh! Driving off the road. Well, to be fair, it looks a lot like the road, doesn't it? It's just you've arbitrarily decided that I can't go down there, so I shouldn't have to pay that fine. We'll take that one to court and argue it. I've got a recording of it. Dash cam, mate. There's Secret Agent Simony again. Let's go and bump into him. Oh, hey, Secret Agent Simony. Oh, do you remember me? No? Do you remember me? Oh, what's down here? No entry. Well, that doesn't stop us before. Oh, that must be off into Russia, look. Off into the countryside. That looks nice. I'd rather drive around there. Collision with a car. Chuffing up the fines here, aren't we? Adding up the fines. I hope they don't carry over to the next game. I want to take that shortcut down there, but it won't let me because it'll go off the road. Ooh. There's Agent Simony. Hello, Agent Simony. Oosh. Bus will not let me kill you, Agent Simony. I'm sorry. As much as you want to seem to step... Look, he's going back the other way now, just to spite us. It could be more interesting, couldn't it? The landscape and the... I mean, is that just Russia, do you think? Is that a Russian phenomenon that if we were to drive around Russia it would look dull? Or is that just this game? Besides, most people that watch this are American, aren't they? So Americans are all like, oh, Russia bad. That bad Russia. Oh, went left and right too much there. Got a swerve on. Couldn't get out of it. Want to just go down here and hit the people, really. I could see why they programmed that into Grand Theft Auto, can't you? It's weird, isn't it? They're giving a reference to Grand Theft Auto in the game and then not allowed you to plough into the pedestrians. Weird. Completely lost now as well. I have no idea where I am in the city or anything. But these are bus stops, so let's just stop the bus. Here's our final two for the broadcast. Susan Boyle again. She's looking a bit fresher faced here now, isn't it? So there is a time travel element to this game. This is Susan Boyle from the past. This is her before things started to really go downhill. She's got the wobble on. She's only just starting to get drunk. And this is Triple H. Isn't it? That's Triple H. Just absolutely 100%. No one else it could be. That's Triple H. There you go. Everyone who doesn't know how to pronounce the letter H, ask them what that guy's name is. Triple H. They don't say Triple H, do they? No one says Triple H. Because that would actually be silly. Because the letter's pronounced H with an A. It's got an A on the front of it. A-I-C-H-H. Triple H. They don't say Triple H. X gonna give it to you. Gonna deliver it to you. Right, let me get in the woods. I need to go and walk the doggy in the woods. You need to be good. You need to be good. If you can't be good, ride the bus.